What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna be making some special juice or something, and I'm gonna be telling the story of how I almost got kidnapped from a bus driver. Okay, first things first is you're gonna need lime, a lemon, an apple, 4 strawberries, one half cup of orange juice, half a Crystal Light packet, and some water. Okay, and a blender. Let's cut up your apple.
So, like, I'm gonna use y'all to picture this video, okay? So, I was doing basketball interviews, okay? By the way, I said the basketball, I don't even know why I was doing this in the first place. But, I was coming back from basketball interviews, and, I don't know. I was coming back from basketball interviews, and the regular bus that I ride home from intramurals wasn't there. And keep in mind, they said we had a game and stuff, so, there was, like, other children were playing and stuff. And I get on, and I don't know what bus to get on, so I asked my gym teacher, and they're like, you're on this bus to take you to, you know, where I live. So, I get on the bus, and it's all the kids that we just played, and I'm like, oh, shit, you know? So, I get on the bus, and, all of them are looking at me and stuff, and I was like, hello?
Anyway, so I'm on the bus, and like we drop off their coach or whatever, and this one kid moves to the front, and I start talking to this kid, and all of a sudden we're on the freaking highway. Like at one point we're in a whole entire different city, so I'm like, where the frick are we and stuff. And come on, I was like the only girl on the bus, and I was 22 for school, you know. Anyways, this bus driver starts taking us like every single place and drops off these random kids and stuff, and I'm just like, what the heck. I keep telling the bus driver to take me where I live, and this bus driver is over here using GPS. Okay, and eventually I'm just talking to the kid, and the kid's like, where the heck? Because we keep passing my house over and over, and I'm like, take me home, you know? And he just keeps like ignoring me and stuff. Anyways, and eventually it gets down to like 3 of us. It's me, the kid I was talking to, and this other kid, okay? Actually, I'm like, just take me to this bus stop because that's what the other kid was gonna get off at. So I was like, just take me here, you know. And when I said that, he's like, okay, just like make sure your mom's there and stuff. And I'm like, my mom's not about to be there because this isn't the stop I get off at. And either way, my mom wasn't gonna be at my place because she doesn't be there, you know. At this point, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna book it when I get off the bus, you know. I was just gonna act like I forgot what he said or whatever, and I was just gonna get off the bus. So eventually we're pulling up to like where like we are and stuff, and I'm like, okay, because I've been around these apartments before because it's where my best friend lives and stuff. So I'm like, I know my place around here. So basically I had a whole plan. I wasn't just about to get off the bus and not go anywhere. Like I knew where I was going. So eventually we get to like the bus stop or whatever, and we get to the bus stop, and he's like, where's your mom, and I'm like, I don't be saying anything, and he says something on the walkie-talkie. He's like da 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 da, and I'm just booking it. Okay, I start running for my life.